All right, good evening. I'm Sergeant Johnson with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Robbery and Violent Crime Unit. This evening, just after 5:30 p.m., officers responded to the 5600 block of Vernon Road in reference to multiple gunshots being fired. Officers arrived on scene, located the victim in the front yard suffering from gunshot wounds. The victim was transported to a local area hospital by JFRD. The investigation revealed the victim, along with another family member, were standing in the front yard when a masked suspect approached from the backyard, fired several shots, struck the victim once in the elbow and once in the hip. Currently, the victim is described as a male in his early 30s. We're unable to speak with him at this time due to him being in surgery. Our VCU detectives are on scene. We're speaking with witnesses. The other family member is being cooperative with the investigation. We're also looking at surveillance video. The crime scene unit's on scene. There were several shell casings left at the scene, so they're collecting those. Currently, the only suspect description we have is very limited. We're very early in the investigation. I do want to encourage anyone that knows anything about this, you can contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office non-emergency number. Their number is 904-630-0500, or if you wish to remain anonymous, you can utilize Crime Stoppers. Their number is 1-866-845-TIPS, or you can utilize you can email them at jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org, and I'll take any questions.
You said that suspect came from the backyard to the front yard to shoot. At this point, do you believe that he or she fled on foot, or do you think there was a car at the drive-by, or are you...
At this point, we know they fled on foot. Whether or not they got in a vehicle is still unknown at this time.
Was it just one suspect or multiple suspects?
Just one.
Do you believe that it was targeted at all?
At this point, it's still early investigation.
Do you know what kind of weapon was used?
I don't.
Were any neighbors impacted? Any of the other houses since multiple shots were fired?
At this point, I don't believe any of the other houses were impacted by any projectiles.
And then do we know if this shooting has anything to do with the shooting that happened earlier at the Copeland's restaurant?
At this point, we have no information to say those two incidents are related.
I know you say the suspect came from the backyard. Did he go through their house at all? Or
No. It appeared that he approached from behind and jumped the backyard fence.
What condition is the victim in right now? Do we know? I know you said he's going through surgery right now.
He's currently in stable condition. Non-life threatening. Anything else? All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.